Hey everyone, James Lynch here doing a quick reaction video to the news that Kevin Holland has his next fight booked. He's going to be taking on Reinier de Ridder, UFC 311 in Los Angeles. This is a great fight. And of course, who breaks the news? My guy, Alex Bahunin. If you're not following him, you were missing out. This guy broke the, Luque Diaz fight. Diaz being out of the fight, I should say, against Vicente Luque with Garimbo taking that fight. And he's been on the ball with so many matchups, Hernandez and Brendan Allen, you name it. I think Izzy and Imavov as well. So yeah, you got to be following Alex. Just a quick note there. But I like this fight. I think it makes sense. So de Ridder obviously winning his UFC debut a few weeks ago against Gerald Meerschaert. Not maybe the flawless performance that people wanted. Good next step here is for him to fight a guy like Holland, which I think is a winnable fight for him. And Holland's obviously a pretty big name in the weight class. So I think this is just another fun fight added to the card. And, I think, again, this is more about giving de Ridder more exposure to the UFC fan base by him fighting a fan favorite in Kevin Holland, as opposed to, giving him a tougher opponent that's ranked at this point. I mean, there was some talk about him fighting a ranked opponent after that win, but I think this is another good step for him in the UFC. And this is going to be taking place, like I said, at UFC 311. Quick tail of the tape between these two. Kevin Holland, you can see there, 32 years old. He is 6'3" with an 81-inch reach. He'll be taking on de Ridder, who is 34 years old, 6'4" with a 78-inch reach. So you'll see Holland with a little bit of a reach advantage there. But de Ridder a little bit taller, and he's 2 years older. I mentioned it there, coming off that win over Gerald Meerschaert, and obviously had a decorated career in one championship, fighting for multiple titles. And coming over to the UFC now, which is something that obviously the UFC wants to get the best. And Kevin Holland, we know his story, a bit of an up and down career, losing that last fight to Roman Dolidze via rib injury. Did have the win over Olashaychuk before that, and then a couple losses at welterweight to Michael Venom Page, a fight that he probably should have won. And then Jack Della Maddalena going the split there, which actually is a loss that doesn't age too badly, with Jack finishing Gilbert Burns after that. My early pick on this one is going to be de Ridder, just simply based off fight IQ. I have not been big on picking Kevin Holland in his fights because I don't think the fight IQ's there. But Holland could certainly win this fight. If I had to guess, I would say de Ridder will probably be a slight favorite, although you never know with the odds makers here. But nice, fun fight added to this card. And if we're looking at that card right now, I think they have it here in the article. This is what the card is looking like so far that's confirmed. You've got Jalton Almeida and Sergey Spivak. You got Johnny Walker and Bogdan. You've got that fun Heoni Barcelos and Peyton Talbot fight. You also got Ricky Tercios and Sopaj, and then Grant Dawson and Diego Ferreira. And then also, I believe we have the potential main event between Islam and Arman. And I think Jamal Hill and Yuri's on this card, right? Or is that a different card? Pretty sure Jamal Hill and Yuri is also added to that event specifically. Yeah, it is. So to 311. So add that fight to the card as well. Not looking too bad for this event. I don't know if this will be on the main card or the prelims. You would think with a guy like Holland and de Ridder's sort of notoriety that it would be on the main card, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, my early pick on this one is going to be de Ridder. This may be a fight I do for early look. If you guys want me to go in more in depth on this one, just let me know. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Was this the fight to make? Are you a fan of this fight? Should de Ridder have fought someone else? What do you think about Holland? Let me know in the comments. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, @Lynch on Sports. My name is James Lynch. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.